Hey folks, jimpgale again here and Nick Atkinson behind the camera. And today I want to invite all my friends to go deep and search their memory banks and their passions to see if you know anybody who wants to do something big, who wants to join us on our mission for global food security for our grandkids and beyond. We're really committed to doing something big, to making a difference, to having global impact, and to reversing this trend of food centralization. In my opinion, it's the most important thing in the world right now. The stats on diabetes and on autoimmune disease in the United States are just incredible. A lot of people say, and a lot of evidence says, that it's related to our diets. That seems obvious. I think it was Hippocrates who said, "Let thy food be thy medicine, let thy medicine be thy food." Well, our job at PermaCube is to bring these self-reliance tools to you, to everybody, to the world. But more than that, because a lot of great people are doing that already, our job is to get into the hearts and minds of people and use every means necessary other than force to convince people that it's a good idea to grow your own food. And it truly is. I mean, this is ridiculous how much savings you have. And that's a big part of what we're doing. Is there's a message for everybody. You know, if you're a Democrat or Republican, the message can be very different. You know, of course I'm generalizing, but some Democrats would say that the number one reason to grow our own food is to protect the environment, to reduce the carbon footprint of the transport of these foods. Many of them are not as nutritious as they were 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago because they are laced with toxins. In fact, I think it was Jane Goodall who said, someday we are going to look back and be ashamed of ourselves. That wasn't her words. That we used poisons to grow our foods. I threw in the ashamed part because, quite honestly, it's just ridiculous that we think that monocropping, thousands of acres of one crop, which is never a situation that nature creates. Nature creates diversity. And so there's a lot of reasons. So that's one argument. Now, another argument for maybe some Republicans would be the self-reliance and the money factor. Now, again, I'm generalizing. Democrats like money too. And some Republicans want to see us work on reducing our carbon footprint. But you see, there's an argument for everybody. Some people think that both of those arguments are crazy. I want to get past the partisanship, and I want to we are creating a message that can be heard and understood by all. And that is that creating your own food is a no-brainer in every single logical way. The only people who aren't doing it are people who don't understand how easy it is, because laziness is out the window. People who create their food save time, energy, and money. And that money that you have to go earn somewhere to buy organic foods or unhealthy foods is part of the work that you do. So my point is that we don't do it because it's a habit not to. And once we break that habit, once we start creating our own food again, then it's going to be so apparent that it is ridiculously simple. And it's a no-brainer. In fact, I've used this quote before, but Bill Mollison, who died recently, one of the most amazing people, my hero, he said that it takes an hour to teach people how to plant seeds and create their future food, and another hour to do it, and they can have food for 6 months. He wasn't exaggerating all that much on that, maybe not at all. He knows a lot more than I do. My point is that once you learn how to do it, take a little bit of time, get the systems or make the systems. And so, to my original point, together, let's reach out and let's work with each other on this. And here's our commitment to you. If you bring somebody in, maybe yourself with a little piece of the puzzle, maybe you just share or like a video, which is awesome. But if you bring somebody in and they help us, then what we will guarantee you, what we will commit to you, is that we are going to do everything in our power to reverse this trend and to benefit the world. On top of that, it's profitable. And it has to be sustainable, it has to be sustainable financially. So our goal is to make money while we're doing this, to create products that are of such value and benefit to our customers that they tell everybody, you gotta buy one of these systems because of X, Y, and Z benefits. And the benefits, the list of benefits is absolutely endless. So folks, please think about who you know that's passionate and that wants to do something big. Maybe they have the time, maybe they're in between jobs, maybe they're looking for something new to get involved with in life, and get them in touch with us. If that's you, then reach out, because we have to do this together and there's a lot to do. All right, so have a great day and go buy some seeds and plant a fruit tree. Maybe watch a video on